thought I would take you on a little walk with me today, and I'm going to try not to trip over on this dirt track as I'm following. It just feels good to be outside, and although it's quite intermittent weather here at the moment, it's actually quite nice. It's warm, but there's a nice breeze. It's a little bit overcast, but it's still nice enough to get outside and walk midday or kind of late afternoon time. The summer months are a bit different when it's 50 degrees. I just want to quickly show you where I am. Let me see if I can do this here. Let me see if I can, yeah. Look at this. Okay, I know it's a bit grey, but how beautiful. Hopefully it won't get too windy and loud. The wind has just picked up as I've started this live. But gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah. And can you hear the sounds of the birds and the bees? Can you hear that? Just the sounds of nature, the wind, and just that peace and that stillness and that, and as I say, in the summer months, which we're now working our way into, it's 40 to 50 degrees, so I like to walk in the morning, early morning, or I like warm evenings. I love walking in warm evenings. I love that. So I hope you can hear me. Again, comments aren't showing. It keeps telling me every day that my connection is slow, and I don't know if that's been because of the intermittent weather here, where it's been a bit stormy, but comments do come through afterwards, so I hope it's not too windy. But if you are here and you can comment and I can see it, let me know if it's too windy, because there's no point in me just talking away if you can't hear me. But I wanted to just offer a gift today, and just a reminder of everything is available to us for free to take care of your health and well-being, to take care of your wellness. And Mother Nature gifts us everything that we need to be well: fruit, vegetables, trees, earth, the sky, the clouds, the stars, the sun, the moon. We've just experienced a really intense, powerful full moon, so if you've been feeling some really extreme moods just lately, that probably has a lot to do with it. And you might feel now that that kind of Scorpion moon phase has kind of passed, that all of a sudden maybe this fresh inspiration has just become unclogged and unplugged, and you're like free. It's quite an intense time for energy, but the moon is just so powerful. We talk so much about the sun, but we don't talk enough about the moon and just how powerful that is. You know, the moon controls the ocean, the moon makes waves, the moon creates tsunamis, the moon is just so powerful, so magical. Moonology fascinates me, I absolutely love it. And but today I just, again, a reminder of all those elements, but also that you can just go outside and walk in nature and connect to earth, to yourself, to find silence, to find stillness. You know, every day I go outside and I put my feet on the earth, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, whatever the weather is, because it's that plug-in, that reconnection. That's your virtual connection, your human virtual connection to Mother Nature and to earth, and it's free. We plug our phones in all the time when they need recharging, yet ourselves, we don't take the time to do that. And sometimes on this journey of reconnection to sense of self, to heal, to calm down from overwhelm, stress, chronic illness, anxiety, burnout, exhaustion, you know, it can feel like, where do I start? And the most simple thing I can ever tell anyone is to just be outside start there. Start there. Go outside, take your shoes off and just walk on the ground. Go over to a leaf and touch a leaf and feel the textures and the smells. When was the last time you touched the leaf? I remember when I was a kid, I used to walk down the street and there used to be lines, you know, rows of bushes, hedges. And I used to just always walk along and just grab the leaves and just like be like this and just throw them as like blossom. I used to really love doing that. And now I realise that was because I was connecting, you know, very sensory. So that was something I absolutely used to love to do. And go and look at the patterns on flowers. Go and smell a flower. Go and touch the bark of a tree. Don't need to hug a tree if you're not there yet. But also, hugging a tree is a whole other thing. I'm going to head back to the main road now. So actually I might turn around and take you back with me. I'm just going to walk back up again this way so it doesn't get too loud. But I need to head back soon to pick up the babes from their sports. With their baba and they love to go there after school and after spending time together. If they don't go there in the mornings, they love to go there in the afternoon. So it gave me an opportunity to come out and have a walk and have a chat with you guys after my working day. And I didn't want to walk too far into this greenery, but I thought like it was really important to come outside. I felt like coming outside and I felt like taking you on a walk with me. And just being that reminder of just how Mother Earth is available to us. And she's free. And she's there. And you can take yourself... I've got a call coming through, I'm just going to cancel that for a moment. You can take yourself to the most healing of spaces just by going outside, touching a leaf, looking at the patterns of a flower and just how phenomenal that is. Pick up a leaf and look at the veins on the leaf. Touch the bark of a tree and just feel the energy of the tree and the warmth. I know this sounds kind of super spiritual and hippie, but I can't recommend it enough. And I think if it's something that you feel like you would be open to daily and creating it as part of your daily practice, you won't ever stop doing it. Because it just fills you up. It's a natural source of energy and grounding. It's medicine and it's on your doorstep. Lay on the grass. I did this with a client the other day. She just went outside and like starfished on her grass in her garden. It was just the most magical thing. Full body planted on the ground. It's just beautiful. Look up at the clouds. We don't look up enough. You know, we don't look up enough at the sky. It's just gorgeous. We don't look up at the stars. When was the last time you sat outside and looked at the stars? When was the last time you did that? We're so busy looking down. We're so busy in our heads and in our agendas and in our to-do list that we forget. We forget. In the local town where I live, the streets are just lined with palm trees. And if you guys know me, I'm obsessed with palm trees. And then I googled like palm tree and then it was all the words that kind of really resonated with me. And I was like, that makes so much sense. But I'd forgot for so many years to look up at the sky and the streets and these rows of palm trees with their dates hanging down. And I was just like, this is just beauty. And I was looking around at everyone just rushing by. And I know everyone has things on their mind and we can't always walk around being like love and light and trees and breathe, spirits and look up, look at the sky. I know we can't always be like that because we have things on our mind and we have to go about our day, but just taking a moment sometimes just to pause and just to take in life around you and what is here on offer for us. And it's free and it doesn't cost anything, and it's there to reconnect you and ground you and give you a sense of well-being. And the energy is just so precious. And even if you live somewhere that is surrounded by tower blocks. I understand even if you live in a concrete jungle, there is places where you can find, there's parks, even if it's just the tiniest strip of lawn, go and find it, even if it's a bush, even if it's just you putting your feet on the concrete. If you can't find, you know, I'm very lucky, I understand where I live, we're surrounded by open lands and greenery and beauty, and I appreciate that. And I know it's easy to say, well, it's alright for you, Steph, you can just walk out and it's on your doorstep. So I understand that, but this is another reason I chose to live here, because the energy of this just lights me up, and I knew this is where I wanted to be, and I was like, I need to live in it and be amongst it all the time because it frees my soul. So I know sometimes we can't just walk out onto our doorstep, but even if you just visit a farm, visit your closest forest nature reserve, take a drive, hop on a bus, go to a park, whatever you need to do, just to connect to nature and just be and still and sit on the grass and breathe and connect. And I started doing this without taking my phone with me as well, which was just magic. And it feels so, oh my gosh, I can't go anywhere without my phone. But most often than not, when I take my walk, I will intentionally, more times than not take my phone with me, so I can just be and just absorb in everything that's around me, because it's here and it's on our doorstep and it's available to us at any given time. So that was my share on my heart today. So I thought I would take you on this walk with me through this phenomenal, beautiful land that I get to live in and cherish and feel so grateful for every single day. And I hope that you can find a space for you too, where you get to experience this, and that you take the opportunity to reconnect. Go and touch a tree, feel a leaf, smell a leaf, look at the beauty and the texture of a flower or a plant or a fruit tree, and let me know how that works for you. Even if you just go outside after this live, after you've finished watching me, go outside, take your shoes off, make it a ritual every day. I'm going to go outside, this is the first thing I'm going to do in the morning. I'm not going to check my phone, I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to go outside, I'm going to put my feet on the ground. I'm just going to walk around my garden. Meet yourself where you're at, start where you can, and I think it will be pretty life-changing for you. Something so simple but so powerful. So sending you all so much love. Mwah. Go connect, and I will catch you tomorrow for 30 days and 30 lives.